So what we do is we have to get rid of this residue, so we spray it with the IPA, rub it so it's nice and clean, get all the glue off and all the residue, any polish that's left on the ski as well. And just got to make sure that you're not leaving any bits of fluff on the ski. Generally you wipe it over with a microfiber cloth before you put it on. Okay, so you take your microfiber cloth and you get rid of all the bits and pieces of the fibre from when you clean it off. Just so that way there's nothing underneath the stickers which are going to make it have small bubbles. Hasn't got to be absolutely perfect, but get rid of as much as you can. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is get our soapy water solution with a bit of metho and spray it on the surface area. And we're going to put the sticker. Okay, so then we're going to take your sticker with your adhesive backing and we're going to gently peel it off in one piece. And while it's off here, I'm going to spray the back of it with the soapy water as well. Okay. As wet as you can, that way you can make sure it's not going to move around for you. And then from there, take your sticker and you basically put it on your surface and you line it up to where you want it to be. And when it's soapy, you can have a few seconds to get it right. Make sure it's nice and straight. When you're happy with it, grab your squeegee and you push it out each way. Get all the water out and all the air out. And that will take about 5 to 10 minutes to dry out in the sun. Most times you would do this inside the garage, but because it's actually quite a cool day and it's overcast, we can get this done faster by doing it outside. So then we do the other side at the same time with the background, and then we come back to it, make sure it's all perfect, and then we put the top coat on later on. So we leave that for now. Alright, so on this side, I'm going to show you what you do if you muck it up. Again, you sprayed it down, sprayed your back of your sticker, nice and wet. So for instance, let's say we put it down like that, and it's not square. Because it's wet, we just grab it and move it again. Now you can normally do this 2 or 3 times before you haven't got enough water left. So again, it's not quite straight. Easy, pull it up nice and gently. Okay. Okay, now we have to, again, spray it with more water, much more than that for the sticker. And the idea is behind using the water is that we have plenty of chances to get the sticker exactly where we want it. So once you have the location, let it sit there for a few seconds, start from the middle, push it towards the edges first, and then we go up in the middle, push away, get all that water and air out. In the middle again, go down. We're working our way from the center each time so that we're not leaving water and air under the sticker. There's no hard and fast right or wrong way to do this. It's more experience and practice which makes it easier. But again, because you've used soapy water, you do get those opportunities to get it right the second or third time. Now we've pushed it all down, it can still come off, but with a lot more difficulty. So you only push it down once you're satisfied that's in the right spot. We'll let this one dry, and then we'll put the top layer on in about 10 minutes time. Alright, so this one here's been on for about 10 minutes now. It's quite humid out here, but it's overcast, so we do have a bit of time. Once you've come back to it, just again go over it with the squeegee, just make sure that water's out of the sticker. Then you grab a corner and you gently pull the corner back, and as you pull the application tape off, if the sticker stays down, then it's dry. As you go over it, it's always best to grab your squeegee and just gently push it back on. That way, if it starts to peel off, it's going to stay on the ski rather than come off and start again. Nice and simple. You want to try and pull it in a downward position, so that way it's bonding to the ski. And again, you're just checking as you pull it off that there's no air bubbles or water under the sticker. There's a small one just there. We're just going to try and push it out. There we go, that's gone. Again, another one just sitting at the top here. Just ease it out gently. That's gone. Pull it down. Nice and easy. Let me just go over the sticker one more time. Let's get that last bit of air out. Okay, and then from here, we have to let all this water dry so we can definitely check it's got no bubbles hiding under the water. And then we can put the top on. Alright, so now we're going to do the top layer. So there's no air or water under there. So we're going to spray it down with the soapy water. Make it as wet as we can. We're going to grab our top layer, which is normally marked top. From here, this one here is a bit harder to pull off. See how it doesn't come straight away? So what you have to do is just push down on the sticker. It's a lot easier to put it down on a hard surface first. And then that way you can gently work it through. So you grab your sticker and you push against it, and that way it stays on the application tape, just like so. And a bit harder to get off, just nice and easy, nice and gentle. We work out bit by bit. Like so. Then once more, we spray down the back of the sticker. Again with the blue. That way we have plenty of moisture there. So all we have to do now is just line it up. So it's easier to line up your O's and Q's because you've got a square around them. You can kind of see where you want to put them. So that's not happy with that one there. So again, we try a second time. And the second time, if we don't get it right, then we just spray it down again. From there, you just kind of just gently touch it. Make sure you're happy. So I see there's a bigger bit over here, right? So I'm going to pull it up gently. Nice and easy. Again, we're going to add more water to it. Again with the sticker. We're just going to eye it off again. Like I said, you use that soapy water and you can't get it wrong. Normally takes 2 or 3 goes. Just to be patient. Because we're doing it out in the sun, the moisture is drying up a bit faster than what it would do inside the garage. So that's up to you where you put it on. I always prefer to do it in the garage, but there's not enough light in there though to be able to do the video today. And so that's basically, I'll grab the video. Before we push it down, we're just checking our gaps around our lettering to make sure that it's as best as we can get it. If not, obviously we try again. Okay, so now we're happy with the way it lines up. Again, from the middle, we start and push it towards each end. Firmly, but not too hard. And again, we start running it, down, again, up. The top layer normally sticks pretty fast because we're sticking it down to the vinyl, not onto the actual hull itself. When you do the JET1 part, just got to make sure you're pushing it down nice and firm, because the little tiny bits there can lift. And I put the JET1 into the stickers now to make it easier. Some of the boys with the Kawasaki's had the hot water going onto the sticker, and it was lifting the JET1 logo when we put the sticker on top. So now we actually cut it into the sticker. So that's where we are. And then from here, we'll grab the edge and just sort of just temporarily pull it down and see how it bonds. It bonds quite fast because of the heat. Now this is all UV rated marine vinyl. The blue 7 year, the carbon fibre is 5 year, which means you can leave it out in the sunlight and it won't change colour for at least 5 years. It works in a marine environment because you're going to be getting it wet all the time. This stuff won't fall off unless you do something wrong when you prep the surface. You've got to make sure you use like an isopropyl alcohol or a methylated spirit. It's got to be clean before you put it on the ski. If you try and put it on over old residue, or you put it on over a polished ski, it will fall off pretty fast. And that's basically all there is to it. There's no air bubbles in there. So from here, we let it dry. Do the other side and come back at the end, just check it one more time, and I'll give it a bit of a wax coating afterwards to make sure we've blended in with the rest of the ski. So we're just going to do the other side. Again, soapy water as much as you can. You're not seeing much bubbles in there because I put some metho in here as well. Again, we just push down on everything, that way it comes off. And then from there, once more, you've got to peel off the application tape. So as you go along, if it's not picking it up, push it back down and just use your fingers to work it. It will all come off. Everything gets tested before I send it out, so I make sure it comes off the application tape. If you start pulling it off and it gets stuck constantly, just let me know. I'll replace it. The only way that it gets stuck is if the back of the paper gets wet. Send me some photos. If it's my fault, happily replace it for you. If it's your fault, I'll replace it for you a bit cheaper. That's it. We got it off. Before the wind catches it, we spray it down with soapy water. So again, once I'm on the hull, it's starting to dry. So get on the back of the sticker as much as you can. The more water you've got, the easier it is to put on. And again, we just sit here and we kind of eye it up first. Just the water allows us to move it around slightly. You've got to make sure it's right because you've got to look at it. If you're not happy, you'll never be happy. So get it right the first time. And that's basically lined up perfectly the first go. So from there, starting to set them, push it towards the outsides first. Get that extra water out because lots of water under there. It will dry quite fast up in the sun. And make sure you do all your corners. Get the sticker to stick down. And then from there, you pretty much can lift it and go from there. If it doesn't stick straight away, leave it a bit longer. Again, we're pulling down, making sure that all the carbon fibre vinyl sticks to the background. And we just quickly run over it again, just gently, just to make sure all the edges have stuck down correctly. Using that clear transparent tape makes your life a lot easier. You can line these things up normally first go. But there you go, we'll let it dry, hit it with some wax, call the customer, and off she goes. Hope that helps you install your own vinyl, guys. Thanks for watching.